take some kind of action, because fear, we were just talking about fear. Fear is a lie. I mean, I've said this before. Fear, for all of you who've all heard that saying of it, is fear is false evidence appearing real. And what that really means is fear is a lie, because think about all the things that you've feared in your life. 99.9% of the things that you're afraid of and that you fear probably will never happen or haven't happened to you. I'm afraid, this is going to happen. I'm afraid that's going to happen. I'm afraid. You're constantly afraid. If you write down every single fear that you have, every single moment and minute of the day, I bet you 99.9% and above that none of those things would happen. Sure, there's going to be like the 1 in a million times that something does happen that you feared. And you're like, oh, see, the fear was real. Well, no, that was like 1 in a million, or even if it was 1 in 100,000. So if 1 in 100,000 or even 1 in 1,000 things, let's say it's 1 in 1,000 things come true of your fears, then why not lie to yourself 99, percent of the time and tell yourself a good lie instead of a bad one, because again, it's a lie. So why not tell yourself a good lie instead of a bad lie? One that serves, your purpose, that puts you on the right path, that brings you joy and happiness, one that'll allow you to live your true purpose. Because if it's a lie, why not tell yourself a good lie, right? Which means, again, like we're going right back to it, is shine your light bright. Don't let other people dim your light, because that's what being a rock star in life is all about.
I was thinking a minute ago, you were saying like, lie to yourself. How would you recommend somebody does that? How would they lie to themselves in a constructive way? Is there a method for that, or just every morning say it into the mirror, whatever, what would you recommend as the direction to take for that?
Yeah. I mean, it's really just about catching yourself and conditioning it into you, making it part of your DNA. Just practice over and over and over again. Whenever you think like, so for my wife and my kids, even, they'll say sometimes things like, oh, what if this doesn't work? And I turn around and go, what if it does?
Yeah.
That's a simple example right there of self-talk. When you're thinking to yourself, what if this doesn't work? You don't need to turn around and tell yourself, it will work. Don't worry. It will work. You're like trying to push yourself. Instead say, what if it does work?
Yeah.
What if it does?
Okay.
Imagine if it would. Imagine when it does. Imagine if it would, right?
Yeah.
It's a lie. Again, it's a good lie. It's serving your purpose, right? It's helping you out. So it's a really simple one.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. When you said that when people imagine things that go wrong, and they do go wrong, and they're only right maybe 1 in 1,000 times, like the things that go wrong are things that you never even imagined usually, aren't they? They're normally just something completely unexpected. Like, well, where did that come from? Like bloody to date this and probably get this now flagged because I've said that. You can beep it out if you want in post. But yeah, like who expected that? I mean, if I'd expected that, I would have bought shares in Zoom. It's back to the whole, buying shares in companies. So yeah, I think just what if it does work? Yeah, that's the way to do it then. Definitely. Thanks. I will use that.
Exactly.
Thanks for watching the RockStar in Life podcast, your source for unleashing your inner rock star. For more tips, training, and free stuff, be sure to go to rockstarinlife.com and join the RockStar in Life revolution today. Thanks again, and don't forget to be a rock star in your life and make the world your stage.